The first essential component that I wanted to talk about is virtual network or VNet, which is Azure's networking service. And the reason I'm starting this before any other service, because all the services, or most of the services rather, or most of the products that we launch, you'll have to launch it inside of a virtual network. So it makes it imperative to learn VNet before learning any other component. Virtual network or VNet is a resource where other resources are kept. So this is a networking resource, or you can think of it as a router inside of which all the other resources are kept. Because it is similar to a router, that's why a virtual network will have a network address. And the network address would be a private network address with CIDR ranges. And inside a virtual network, we create subnets or subnetworks, which will also have its own CIDR address or network address using CIDR ranges. There are two types of subnets. One is the public subnet, which will have access to internet, and then we have private subnet, which does not have any internet access. If we launch resources inside of public subnet and private subnet, they will have public and private IP addresses depending on which subnets they have been created in. In this case, this particular virtual machine or VM will be having a public IP address because it has been launched in public subnet, and this VM will have private IP address because it has been launched in private subnet. We can provide public IP address to VMs in private subnet also, but that is not a best practice. As a best practice, the resources which are launched inside of a private subnet should always have private IP address. Now, if we want to access these resources or these virtual machines from internet, because this virtual machine has been launched in public subnet, it will have access to internet, which means that anyone from internet or any application from internet can connect to this virtual machine. But as this VM is launched inside of a private subnet, there won't be any internet access to this virtual machine. Now first let us go ahead and create a virtual network with public subnet and private subnet.